What do you think are the key factors behind the tremendous success of Ne Zha 2, both domestically and internationally?
I think there are several key factors that are behind the success of the film. First is that it really taps into universal ideas and universal emotions. You know, everybody around the world cares about personal transformation and personal growth, and the film is about personal transformation and personal growth. The way the story is told deeply relies on emotion, and the emotions that it evokes, uh, both what I'm seeing here in the United States and also in China and around the world, are pretty universal emotions. So I think that those emotions are resonating. Obviously, it also builds on the success of the first film. The first film was a really big hit and it paved the way. So the second film is a pre-aware title. Visually, it's gorgeous. It's really stunning. The action sequences are great. It is inventive and it feels as though it's both traditional and also new. It's something that I think audiences are always looking for. Audiences are looking for something that they can relate to, that feels comfortable, that feels like something that they can expect, but also something that expands on what is expected. And visually, particularly the battle scenes, are fantastic. So I think it delivers on all of those fronts. Well, you know, the quality of Chinese animation has been growing exponentially year after year. And for me, watching this film now, it is at the level of highest level international animation that audiences have come to expect. So I think that the film is now just perfectly positioned for audience expectations. Audiences will not be disappointed at all by the level of animation. But, you know, animation just in and of itself is a technical matter. What really counts is character and storytelling. And that's one of the places that I think that this film excels. The characters, particularly the character transitions between the two protagonists and as they go into the same body and out of the same body and the way that changes, it's so resonant. We just feel it emotionally as humans. That's really where animation begins to soar. That it's not just about technique, it's not just about technology, it's about character, storytelling, emotion. And I think that's one of the places where where this film really excels. Also, I think that in the past, people associated Chinese animated films purely with Chinese mythology, purely with Chinese history and more traditional approaches. This has elements of traditional approaches, but it also exceeds them. It passes them into the completely contemporary viewpoint. And with a completely contemporary point of view, a contemporary character, contemporary humor. It's also really funny. So all of those things combined, all those elements combined are, I think, what makes the animation stand out.
What impact do you believe Ne Zha 2 has had on the global perception of Chinese animation?
Oh, well, the perception of Chinese animation, which was always growing, has been just completely accelerated, and it's hit a new landmark with this film. Now, I think that the world will look at Chinese animation and say that Chinese animation is there. It is second to none. Everybody who made this film should be so proud of their artistic accomplishment, also their business accomplishment, and it's going to pave the way for more films in this genre, and it's also going to pave the way for the emerging animators in China, people who are coming up and just developing their craft. They're going to see a clear pathway in front of them for how they can expand both as artists and also as entrepreneurs. It's really exciting.